So when I turned 40, the mystical experience is increased and intensified. And the Lord began to leak them into my day. Some were locutions. You might say, well, how do you know you're having a locution? What is the difference between a locution and the ordinary inspirations that you receive in prayer? I'll tell you, for me, how it is. When the Lord speaks in a locution, it is in itself a great grace, a heavenly gift, a supernatural event. This gift comes with a rush of grace that allows you to receive it and to understand it. So, was I ever confused that Jesus was talking? No. I was absolutely certain. Let me describe one of the early locutions so that you can see that the early locutions weren't things like, Jesus has a plan for the renewal of the world. Where would I have gone with that? To a psychiatrist. I would have said, the stress is finally getting to me. It was a matter of time, right? That's not what happened. Every morning I would go to communion and I would receive Jesus and I would pray. And every morning I would kneel down and I would say, Jesus, are you there? And then I would begin my communion. And on this particular morning, I was very distracted. I was worried about a whole list of things: pressure, work, money, being a single parent. You know, once you have children, it's it. It's over. You worry for life. You just get comfortable. And so all these things were distracting me from the Lord. So on this day, I received the Lord, but I wasn't really paying attention to him in my soul. And I went back to my pew, and I knelt down, and I closed my eyes, and a voice said, Anne, are you there? In that moment, I knew a couple things. Number one, I knew that Jesus was there. Certainty. Number two, I knew that Jesus loved me completely. My heart surged. I rejoiced. I cannot describe the joy and the peace. For days I was walking on air. It was, as someone else who experienced a locution said, it was imprinted in my heart. And I knew the sentence, one sentence, it will never leave me. That was the beginning. Other locutions, for example, I'm driving in a car. I'm picking and choosing what to. I'm driving in a car, and I'm worried, a big sigh. And a voice said, I heard a voice go, oh, if only I could show you. And then I wasn't worried anymore, and I rejoiced. And I was at peace because I understood the invisible reality was all around me. I wasn't alone with problems. I wasn't alone with pressures. I was part of something wonderful. Something that wasn't subject to mankind. Bigger, stronger, more powerful, triumphant. And my fears left me. Okay, so that's how Jesus walked me into it very gently.